Hi everyone, my name is Robin and welcome to my page or my channel. And for today's video, I'm going to show you what's in my baby/diaper bag. So let's begin. So this is the bag that I use, like I said. I really like this bag. This is from FisherPrice and I got this as a present from my baby shower at work. It's very handy. It has a lot of compartments inside and out, and most of all it matches my stroller. That's why I like it. And I like this because it has these little handles over here, and all I do is I just attach this to the hooks in my stroller, and it saves me from carrying it. And I guess we're just gonna start off by talking about the compartments. For the outside part, this is what I like, just because this bag actually came with this little holder where you can put your baby wipes right here. So it's super handy. If I have to change my son, you can see him in the background. If I ever have to change him, if I'm in a public place, all I have to do is press this little compartment and his baby wipes are just right here. So that's that. The other thing that I like about this is this other compartment over here. If I open this, this is where I put his baby food. You can put cold or hot items in here, but for me, I just use this to put in my snacks for him. And all I have right now are these mini cereal bars that he loves. These are super chewy, and he eats a lot of Mum-Ums, and yeah. So this is where I store them in the bag. So the other thing that I like about this bag is this little back portion. It also came with this changing pad. So obviously if you're in a public place or if you're in a bathroom, if you have to change your child, all I have to do is put this changing pad over the changing table. That way, for my own peace of mind, he's all clean. I just don't like him touching any dirty/public place. And I also like how, for the change pad, I like how it's outside, just because I actually don't like mixing the change pad with his clothes. So for the front part of it, these two slots are where I put his bottles. This is empty now, but these are the bottles that I use for him. These are from Philips, and he would normally finish 1.5 bottles in one sitting. So that's that. So I like how it's easy access, and I mean, if I'm using more bottles for him, I have my own bottle bag. So if I'm just going somewhere really close, and if I don't really need to pack a lot of milk for him, this is just what I use. And also, when I put this in a stroller, I attach this in the hooks of the stroller where this is facing me, so I have easy access. So that's it. I'm gonna take this off. The other thing that this bag has is this little pocket over here. This is a little empty, and you can put a lot of items in there, obviously. So now I'm going to start off by showing you what's inside. So I'm going to open this, and this is what it looks like. And if it's a little loud, I'm so sorry, because he's just screaming right now. I'll show you him. That's him at the moment, and he likes talking to himself, especially when he just wakes up from a nap. Anyway, so this is the inside part of the bag, and I'm just gonna randomly pull out some stuff and talk about each one of them. Okay. This bag has a lot of compartments inside as well. I like this little, just like any woman's purse, I like how it has this little zippered compartment inside where you can put all these tiny items. For my case, I have this little spray for him. I actually don't use this. I mean, this is Zincofax, and this is supposed to be, it says it helps prevent and treat diaper rash, but Brady hasn't really had any diaper rash, thankfully, so I barely use that. And sweetie, can you please tone it down? Mommy's filming. Play with your iPad. I should have filmed when he was asleep, but he honestly just woke up. So anyways, inside this little slot, I also have these Q-tips for him. Just, I don't know why it's there. I must have just placed it one day, but yeah. Inside as well, it has all these other, it also still has like these 2 slots in here, and I'll show you that in a bit. But in the tiny slots inside the bag, I have all sorts of things. So I'm going to start off by showing you this Calmoseptin, and this is a cream that he uses for his eczema every time he gets any rashes by his neck, just because he has a lot of rolls and he's a little chubby over here, so he would get dry skin. So this is a cream that was prescribed to him by his doctor, and this works a lot and it's really good. Another thing that I have in here are, I just pulled out his sunglasses. So this is good in the summertime. If it's a little sunny outside, he uses his sunglasses. This is also what I have. This is a hand cream, and this is what I use for myself. Every time I wash my hands, automatically I would always apply cream, just because I hate it when my hands feel so dry. He also has this baby lotion from Johnson & Johnson, and I really love this. It smells so wonderful, and every time my son takes a bath, and every time I change him, I always make sure I moisturize him. I moisturize all over his body with lotion, and he smells so good. I actually like this over the pink Johnson & Johnson, so I highly recommend this lotion. Another thing too, the reason why I like applying lotion on him is just because he likes to scratch himself. So I find that if I don't apply any lotion on him, he gets easily scratched. So I don't like that. Another thing that I have, I have this little container, and this is actually where I put his pacifier. For some reason, I don't have this right now, but this is where I put his pacifier or his soothers. He has this little brush. This is necessary just because he has a lot of hair, and often he would always like put his hair against anything, pillows, and it just gets so messy easily, so I like to brush his hair. I also have this Penitin. It's a rash cream. I barely use this. In most cases, he actually has really nice smooth skin, so thankfully I don't have to use that. I also have this soothing cream from Aveeno, which is really handy. So I often would just mix and match and like change either the Johnson & Johnson or Aveeno. So that's that. Brady has this little crunchy paper thing that was made to him by my dad's coworker. This is his name right there. I really like this. And it's just something to keep him busy if he's, getting bored. And he also has this little teether / toy right there. He has this little cap. It says my first maple leaves cap. So it depends where we go, but I always pack like at least one cap for him just because it can get really sunny outside. He also has this little, what do you call this? This is his container for his formula powder, but he actually doesn't drink formula milk anymore. He has switched from formula to cow's milk. So, but when I used to, feed him with formula, this is what I would use to put 4 scoops of formula. And 4 scoops is equivalent to 8 ounces of milk. So I can put this away since I don't use this anymore. He has his sippy cup, so if he ever has to drink water, this is what I use for him. He also has a Johnson & Johnson head to toe baby wash, and this is really tiny. I like how it's so compact, and I can just use this for him. If we go outside, what I do is I just use a little face cloth, and I would apply baby wash, and just because Brady likes it when I apply it on his face with a warm towel. So that's what I used to like clean his face. So if I feel like he's a little greasy and just been exposed to a lot of people. So I also have this little face cloth. I think this is necessary because he drools a lot. And his bib that would also get drenched in a lot of drool. So I would normally pack a lot of bibs for him. So this is another bib that I have here. He has these shoes just because Brady is a kicker and he likes to kick me, and I would always get scratched by his toenails. So I like to keep this handy. And as for his regular shoes, it obviously wouldn't be packed in here because, you know, I don't want my bag to get so dirty. And if I show you inside, I also like how it has this little separator. So this is where I would separate his diapers from his clothes. So I would pack about 4 to 5 diapers, and Brady would use these diapers from Pampers, and these are the Pampers Swaddlers. I still have size 4, but in reality he's actually size 5 now, and I'm just trying to get rid of all his diapers, make sure I can maximize these for all of them. I have one diaper here, and this is what he uses for when he's swimming. So you never know when he's gonna go swim. So I always just keep that with me. I also have just random clear plastic bags. I use this so that in the event that I have to change him in a random place, and if there are no garbage, I would just always just put his dirty clothes or dirty diaper in this plastic bag. It's kind of like a poo bag that I use for my dog, but for now I just use clear plastic bags. He also has I also have this for him, and inside is his nasal aspirator, so if his nose ever gets clogged, I haven't used this in a while, so it's just here in case it's, he gets a little congested. And inside I also have this little nail cutter, just because he can have really sharp nails at times. So isn't this so cute? So yeah, I always get so nervous every time I have to cut his nails, so I try to do it when he's asleep. And after cutting his nails with this, I use this little nail file, so I make sure that he doesn't have any sharp edges on his nails. So that's that. Another thing that he has is this comb. I either just use the brush or the comb, one or the other, so that's that. He still has, in this bag, he has more pacifiers, and this one is just a little toothbrush teether. So that's that. I haven't used this in so long. Oh, another thing that I like is that I like having, for his soother, I like that it has this little string that I can attach to his bib. That way he doesn't lose it. So that's that. Again, I have another pacifier. I actually haven't opened this. This is from my sister-in-law. And yeah, Brady didn't really use pacifiers up until he was 11 to 12 months, just because he started teething a lot. And I found that when he's using it, he's more calm. So I also have flashcards, just because he would often sleep over at my parents' house, sometimes on a weekend. So if he doesn't have any toys and he gets bored, I would just use this on him. And I'm hoping that, the earlier he learns, the faster he would start talking. More Peniton. I haven't looked at my bag in so long, that's why it has a lot of random stuff in here. Hand sanitizer, this is for me. Eczema cream. This was given to me by his doctor, so I use this when he would get rashes on his neck. This is a clip. This is very random. This is mine. I don't know why it's in here. And again, another Peniton. I don't even use this. I don't know why it's in. No wonder my bag is so heavy, just because I have a lot of random stuff. So after this video, I'm just gonna start cleaning this and putting away the things I actually don't need. And of course, he needs a lot of change of clothing. I would normally pack 2 or 3 pants or shorts for him, just in case he gets into an accident. Onesies. A lot of socks. A rattle as a toy. I have a random pen. And I think that's about that for the most part. I don't have anything else. I have another comb. So basically, I have I have three combs for him, which is so like not necessary. So I definitely have to like clean this bag. So that's about that. This is what it looks like inside. These are the two compartments. This is the side pocket. This is the divider. And again, outside, this is what it looks like. This bag came with this little wet wipes. The diaper, the baby wipe holder. This is where I put the change pad, the food, and his bottles. So yeah, overall that's about that. And if you're still here, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.